Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel. You guys are so awesome. The fact that I have over 20,000 subscribers is like insane since I just made my channel last week. But I know you guys have been waiting for this channel for quite some time. So thank you so much for being super patient with me and giving me the confidence to start my own channel. For those of you guys asking about makeup tutorials and stuff, I will be doing my everyday makeup look. It will be coming up sometime in the next week. So please keep an eye out for that. I'm sorry that it's taken a while, but I just need to edit it and make sure that it's perfecto before I put it out. So today's video is going to be something a little bit different. A lot of you guys have been requesting this video and I thought it'd be a really fun video to do. So if you don't know what this is, the Old Wives' Tales gender prediction is pretty much just self-explanatory really. Old Wives' Tales gender prediction. A lot of people have been guessing whether Baby Perkins is a boy or a girl, depending on like how my belly's sitting or you know whether I've had morning sickness and stuff. So I thought I'd do this video because it'd be really fun to see which gender gets the most votes. So yeah, let's get started. So there's about 20 Old Wives' Tales that I found online. These are the kind of like the main ones that I've heard of, so I thought it'd be fun to do these ones. So number one is the Linea Negra. I don't know if that I'm saying that right, but Linea Negra, I think it means black line in Spanish, is the black line that pregnant women get on their belly. If it stops at your belly button, then it's a girl, but if it goes all the way past and up to your rib cage, then it's a boy. Let me show you guys my belly. I don't know if it's in frame or not, but if you can see, mine goes past my belly button. So that's 1 point for boys. If you're carrying high, it's a girl, and if you're carrying low, it's a boy. I don't know if that's high or low. You guys decide. I think it's low though, so I'm gonna go low. Number 3 says skin dry or soft. If your skin's been dry during pregnancy, it's a boy, and if it's been like soft and like moisturized, it's a girl. So mine's been very dry. I don't know if it's because of pregnancy or if it's because we're in the middle of winter, but whatever the reason is, my skin has been super dry. So that's another point for boys. So your hair, if it's thin or thick during pregnancy, if it's thin, it says that it's a girl, or if it's thick, it says that it's a boy. Well, I did my weave again recently and I noticed that my hair was a bit fuller than usual. That is boy. Carrying weight. If you're carrying weight in the front, then they say that's a boy, or if you're gaining weight in your hips and your bum, then that's a girl. And you guys know I've definitely been gaining weight in my hips and my bum, so that's 1 point for girls. Combine your age with the month you were conceived. If it's an odd number, it's a girl. If it's an even number, it's a boy. So I'm 25, 29. 29 is an odd number, so girl. Craving sweets or salty food. If you crave sweet food, it's a girl. If it's sour and salty food, then that's a boy. I've been craving sweet food, you guys know. I'm like obsessed with ice cream all of a sudden, so that's another point for girls. Wedding ring test. Okay, I'll do that one last because I've got to get like a piece of string and I don't have one readily available right now. Morning sickness. They say that if you have morning sickness, you're having a girl. If you don't, then you're having a boy. So I don't, so that's another point for boys. Colder feet. If your feet are colder during pregnancy, then you're having a boy, but if they stay the same, then you're having a girl. My feet are cold all the time. Even before I was pregnant, I've always had super cold feet and I haven't noticed them being any colder than usual. So that's another point for girls. How do you look? So they say that if you're looking great, then it's a boy, or if your looks have kind of diminished a little bit, then it's a girl. I don't really know about that one though, because some days I feel blah and some days I feel good. A lot of you guys have been commenting and saying that I've been looking a lot better now that I'm pregnant. I don't know if you guys are just being nice, but I think I'll go with boy. Which breast is larger? If the right breast is larger, it's a girl. If the left is larger, it's a boy. I checked in the mirror before I did this video and the right breast is just slightly larger than the left, so that's another point for girls. Acne. If you've been having breakouts, then that's a girl. And if you haven't had any, then you're having a boy. I have had breakouts, so another point for girls. Hairy legs. If your legs have been hairier since you've gotten pregnant, then you're having a boy, or if they haven't, then you're having a girl. Well, I don't know if this is actually fair because I don't actually have hairy legs to begin with. I didn't have hairy legs pre-pregnancy, and I don't have hairy legs now. So I guess no. So girl. Basketball or watermelon? I don't know. So apparently if your belly's looking like a basketball, it's a boy, but if it's looking more like a watermelon shape, then it's a girl. I think that mine's looking a little watermelon shape. I feel like it's more oval than round, so I think I'm gonna go watermelon. So the Chinese gender chart. So I did this before I did the video, and that said boy. So that's another point for boys. Dad's weight gain. So if hubby has been gaining weight, then we're having a girl. If he's been the same or hasn't gained any weight, or if he's lost weight, then it's a boy. So yeah, I think that's another point for boys because he hasn't gained weight. Headaches. If you've had frequent headaches during pregnancy, they say that you're having a boy. And if you guys have been watching my vlogs, you know that I've been having crazy headaches lately. So yeah, another point for boys. Baby names. If you can only think of a name for that particular gender, then that's what you're having apparently. And ever since I got pregnant, well actually before I got pregnant, we've had a girl name chosen, and that's kind of the only name that we've been able to agree on. We haven't found any boy names that we like. So that's another point for girls. Also the bicarb soda test. So pretty much you get a bit of bicarb soda. I think it's baking soda in other countries. Have the baking soda in a cup, you pour your pee into it, and if it fizzles up, then it's a boy. And if there's no fizz and it just remains flat, then it's a girl. I did this earlier and it did fizz up. So I'm gonna go with boy for that one. So the only one left is the string one. I haven't actually done this one yet, so that'll be interesting to see. So pretty much they say get your wedding ring. Get your wedding ring, grab a piece of string and dangle it over your belly. Wait, let me grab a piece of string, I'll be right back. So loop it through your wedding ring, they say. So they say dangle this over your belly, and if it, what does it even say? Let me check. Attach your wedding ring to a piece of string, lie down, dangle the string over your belly. If it moves in circles, it's a boy, and if it's moving side to side, it's a girl. Should I sit on my desk and do it? I don't know. I don't want to break things. Because I kind of want to be on a flat surface, you know? Ugh, my dog thinks I'm crazy. Anyways, oh Lord, the things I do for YouTube. Okay, that looks like circles to me. I don't know about you guys. Oh my God, that was an effort and a half. So that's another point for boys. Okay guys, so I've just tallied up the results. So we have 11 points for boys and 9 points for girls. Sorry girls, you lose. So yeah, that's about it. According to these old wives' tales, I'm having a boy. We'll see next week if that's right or not. It'll be interesting to see if it's right or not. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!